championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the UConn Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Owls about to kick it away and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Connecticut's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Got it behind the line. It's Smith.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking downfield on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot is. The Owls offense will go to work for the 1st time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected. respected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together. And then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Gonna run it. It's Walters. Gets away from one, finds room. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Pulls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Running behind that left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup. Just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Runs through a tackle. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. UConn quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through the tackle. Will be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some... there between him and the defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Holds and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They go to the draw. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like in the first carry you put it on the deck, like that is a frustrating start, man. What a momentum swing in this game, too. Early fumble, early turnover to get this thing rolling.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Walters. Got some room ahead of the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Gets it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
A little release to the back. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. UConn quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Davis will throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Schneider. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. The toss sweep to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UConn offense goes back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UConn quick to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Ripping through the defense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
To the air on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. First play of the drive. From the 38. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play-action fake. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Davis looking to pass. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Pierre. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, they execute the end route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
He's got it on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kent State. Your boy KC
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. UConn quick to the line.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Smith. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The short hands, it's Johnson. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. This time they'll go to the running game. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Moving out of the pocket. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Ready to try the point after.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your enemies.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pushed through behind his pad. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, running back gets the give. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down, he'll throw it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UConn. The extra point here would tie the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Fires left. He's got an open man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Davis will throw. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. To the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Caught over the middle. It's Schneider. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rides the back on the option to give. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to...
Moving toward the end zone. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. DB's right up on the receiver. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. UConn quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. The give to the lone running back. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. UConn will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Davis looking to pass. Got his man quickly. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. The give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it and practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning the national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason, and I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is...
Max Gordon for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Raider. Great job by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in the recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Parrish. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab on the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll try the run. Fights off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and Fortnite. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's loose on the right. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of all plays. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got more. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch them off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north south, and make plays too.
The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Sampson. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all away. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the option. The pitch. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They've been running it, but now the pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Finds his man. It's Tucker. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
On the run, it's Daniels. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
A nice job by the defense swarming to the football. And anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on a play, you want to get to that guy.
Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped." Oh, there's an alley on the left. The 40. He's at the 30. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, MTSU.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. On the option. Now the toss. Makes one man miss.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
He now has 91 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Grab behind the line. It's Craig. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a third and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parrish. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Blue Raider. Once he got some room, it was over.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is a defense that prides themselves on their ability to go sideline to sideline. It's going to be tough for this offense to go QB option in this game. You just saw the speed of the defense right there, getting a big stop.
To the ground with the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move.
This thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They boot it away. He'll field the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
He'll put total under and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Sheffield. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now on the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Sampson. He's got him all the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6?
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing their quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, MTSU.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The groupers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. And the groupers decide to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return. More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this. This offense, guys, they have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No,
there he goes. Pass the tap. And he's slipped through the tackle, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Blue Raider.
well, they were able to come out here in week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. All by himself down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
And the Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Wicks. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. Spins away from the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The groupers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game. And that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Wicks. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation. Ready, go! It's over. Let's dominate. Phase 27 jump. 180. Military stunt. Let go. Here we go, here we go! Hut 180! That's what I want! Trick 9, B! 180 up! Let's go, let's go! Hut, hut! Ready, ready! Set! Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Set high! 180! 22 water! Hut, hut! Let's go! Let's ready! Charcoal! Trick 9B! Banner! Banner! Ready! Banner! Set, ready! Form! Set up! Here we go! Down! 180! Come on, set! Here we go, set! Grab! Grab! Set, ready! Set, go! Here we go, here we go! Ready, go! Cooler, cooler, cooler! Here we go, here we go! 180! Let's go, let's go! Ready, ready! Set high! Let's go! Let's go!
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Ready! Military stun! Hot one in! Here we go! Here we go! Set! Set, ready! Here we go! 180 up! Drum! Fly, trumpet! Hot, hot! Down! Set! Come on, set! 180! Here we go, set! Set, ready! Hot, hot! Here we go, here we go! Here we go, here we go! Pace, 27! Ready, ready! Hut! Flag! Charcoal! Charcoal! Set up! Form! Form! Let's go! Let's go! 180! Flag! Check out! 22, water! Ready! Ready, go! Brass! Cooler! Let go! Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump! Hut 20! Set! What do you got? Set, ready! Hut, hut! Military stunt! Brick 9, big 10. Here we go! Fly trumpet! Fly 180! Down! Hut, hut! 22, water! Ready? Banner! Set up! Here we go! Set! Set! Ready! 180! Drum! Set go! Here we go! Ready, go! Banner! 180! Here we go! Let's go! Let go! Ready! Set hot!
Bring it a second.
Let's go! Let's hunt it! Ready! 180! Set! Hunt up! Set, ready! Set! Here we go! Form! Down! Wait! Here we go, here we go! Here we go, here we go!